Companies often underestimate the amount of money and focus and energy that has to be spent on brand awareness. They don't really think about brand awareness. When you're thinking of marketing and growing your business, you're thinking about, I need more leads, I need more sales, right? If you have an e-commerce site, I just need more sales. People just need to come and buy more of my yoga mats. That's it. That's all I need. I really don't care about anything else. But the biggest of brands, the brands that you are crazy about, take a look at the brands. You write down on a piece of paper 5 brands that you are absolutely crazy about, and take a look at their ads, right? Just search for their company name plus ads. Then you'll start seeing the ads that they write. In those ads, they say nothing about their product. It's nothing about the product, more about the brand. So if you can imagine that, why is it that companies don't do that, right? The companies that are winning are investing tons and tons and tons of energy, not just money, energy, time, creating awareness. All right, so we talk about the buyer's journey. I'm gonna keep it really simple. The buyer's journey, in my opinion, is somebody, if I wanted to buy something, I first have to know about the company or the product, this thing that I'm buying for. I need to know it exists. That's what we call about awareness. And then once I know it exists, then I'm comparing that product with something else, right? It's called the alternative. What else can I do to fulfill this problem, this issue, this challenge, this need that the one that I have? Is it this product versus that product? So we call that consideration stage. You know, if you're not even, people don't know about your brand, they're never gonna consider you. Think about it, you've already failed. So if you're not doing brand awareness, nobody's ever gonna consider you as a potential alternative to their problems. And then finally comes the decision. This is where all of us are focused on, is the bottom of funnel. People just go to my website, buy my yoga mats. That's all the decision stage people that are ready to buy, right? That's what you want. You're thinking, I just need more people that are ready to fill out my form so that I can go to their house and give them a painting quote, right? I wanna repaint everybody's houses. That's what I do. I'm a painter. Guess what? People don't even know you paint. People don't know you exist. People don't have any idea that they even need painting, right? They don't even know they need to repaint their house. So your job is to let them know that first you exist and the problem that you solve, and when do they need to call you. And the whole awareness stage is where everybody fails it. They just don't do enough of it. And they're assuming that somehow, some way or another, by seeing your truck or whatever you do, that they're just gonna know that you exist. And when they need it, the moment that they need it, oh, they're gonna call you. No. I'm just seeing a U-Haul pass by. You know how much money they probably spend on brand awareness? U-Haul, it's synonymous with moving. They want that in your brain, right? Every time you see a U-Haul truck, it's brand awareness. So when you need to move your apartment, what do you think? U-Haul. And you probably even know that the first half hour is $19. Does that make sense? The first half hour is $19. Of course, the second half hour is $175, but you don't care about that. The marketing says the first half hour is $19. Low price, well aware, people know that brand inside out. You probably see commercials and all the trucks that go by. Awareness. Do I need moving every day? No, the average person probably move once every couple of years, right? 2-3 years they might move. That's when you need a U-Haul. Am I gonna buy a U-Haul truck and put it in my garage? No, you don't need it. That's why they exist. But when I need it, I'm not looking at 6 different moving company. When I need it, the decision, when I have the thinking about alternative, I don't think about any other moving company. I think about U-Haul because of the fact that the amount of time I've seen their brand, their logo, their ad, and everything else, it's already ingrained into my brain that they're the right company for my need, all right? So for you to have somebody buy your yoga mat, which is $27 when everybody else sells it for $14, is your job to let them know when they need it that you're the best fit. So what should you be investing your money on? Should be investing more money on bottom of funnel, yoga mat search keywords, right? Search ads for yoga mats, and you're in a red ocean for sure with 100 million other guys that are selling the same thing with a different logo on it. It's not a good fight because you're not gonna win that one. Your customer acquisition cost is gonna be just too much. It's gonna be too bloody. You're not gonna see any ROI, but invest your time and energy explaining to people why your yoga mat is better, why you're creating better, a more sustainable way of manufacturing it, why the other guys don't have it put together, and why yours is way better. The moment you take your eyes off of that, you fail. right? Instead of talking about product, you should talk about why you're different. Why are you better? How are you unique? And how can you gather a group of people that can believe that you can provide a better solution than anybody else? You don't need the whole world to be converted to your yoga mat strategy. It's only for a few people. Building that awareness, building the community, building a bunch of fans that are hardcore. Think about GoPro, right? GoPro is a little camera company that is like this big, and if you've heard the brand GoPro, then you already know they've done a good job in their branding. Because guess what? You know about it. Maybe you're not even an enthusiast in camera. Maybe you don't go bungee jumping or skydiving and put a GoPro on your head. Maybe you don't. But the fact of the matter is, you know what that is. Are they the only camera company in the world? No, but why do they have such an amazing brand? Because they've ingrained in your head, if you're into all this, biking or hiking or whatever it is, then you should carry a GoPro with you, capture those moments and edit it, put it on social media and do all this stuff, right? Modern day content. So if they've done that, they're not worried about you buying the camera the moment they saw the ad. They're worried about building a brand that is very, very tied to people that are adventurers. They're tied to people that are interested in doing things outdoors. It could be snow, skating, whatever it is, right? It could be anything. It could be anything that you do that's outdoors. You're doing something, you're an adventurous person, and they want you to take a GoPro with them, attach it all over your body and put it in front of your bike, put it on your helmet, put it anywhere so that you can capture those moments and be excited about sharing that content with somebody else. There's probably hundreds of other companies that can do exactly the same thing. So why do they win? They win because they built an awareness of their product and the uniqueness of their product, and they built a bunch of fans around their product that are so crazy about it. They'll talk about it all day. Free marketing, free advertising, and that's how they win. So similarly for you, you got to think about awareness. How do I create insane amount of awareness, and how much time and energy, not just money, can I spend on that, right? How much money, time, energy, creating fans, communities, Facebook pages, content, user generated content, testimonials, that is going to do so much more for you than anything else that you could think of. So I just want to talk about that awareness part in this video. Tons and tons of companies get it right and they grow rapidly when they don't focus on the bottom of funnel. That is the decision stage, right? So tons of companies, they get it right. And there's nothing wrong with just doing more direct response, buy my yoga pants or yoga mats or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, except again, you're looking into just making a quick buck, short-term strategy, nothing that's going to build a brand long-term, right? You're not going to be well-known. I'm not going to be so in love with my product because I just filled a void, which is I needed a yoga mat so I can do some exercise. That's not what you and I need to build. You and I need to build a brand that's going to last so many more years than somebody who just had a little itch and they had a scratch for it. Cool. Hopefully you found value in this content. If you did, like that button, subscribe to this channel, and let us know in the comment exactly what your thoughts about building awareness. Obviously, we want you to be absolutely successful. That's why I do this content. So hopefully you got some value, and I will see you next time.